Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the March 25th, 2021 Senior Services Committee meeting. Due to the evolving situation with coronavirus-19 and health recommendations from LA County Health Department, the committee meeting will be available to the public electronically. Due to the social distancing requirements, the public will not be able to attend the meeting. This meeting can be viewed on local cable, Charter Cable Channel 6, and AT&T U-verse. Oh, sorry, I got disconnected. I apologize. Once again, this meeting can be viewed on local cable, Charter Cable Channel 6, and AT&T U-verse Channel 99. You may also stream online through our website, www.glendaleca.gov, by scrolling all the way to the bottom of the web page and selecting Live Streaming, which is the third icon from the left. For public comments and questions during the meeting, call 818-937-8100. Please don't call in advance of the agenda item. With this being said, I will proceed with the roll call. Committee members Aintablian.
Present.
Barrios. Philippian. Gano.
Present.
Gonzalez. Nazarian.
Here.
Panchal.
Here.
Pierce.
Present.
Tate. Aravedo.
Present.
Mascanian. And Vice Chair Young. The agenda for the March 25th, 2021 quarterly meeting of the Senior Services Committee was posted on or before March 18, 2021 on the bulletin board outside City Hall. Because we don't have a chair or vice chair at this time, or at least present at the meeting today, we do need to elect a chair pro tem to run the meeting for the remainder of the time. If somebody would like to either nominate someone or nominate themselves to preside over the meeting, please do so at this time. Any nominations? I need somebody to chair over the meeting. I will certainly continue with reading the agenda items and help guide you through the meeting, but we do need someone who will serve as chair pro tem. Any takers? Okay, we do need somebody from the committee to preside over the meeting.
I have a question. What's involved in presiding over the meeting?
Basically just asking for the next item on the agenda, and then asking if any of the committee members have any questions, calling them by name, or just basically saying, are there any other questions? That's basically it.
Okay, as long as you'll guide me, I'd be happy to help.
Thank you. Okay, and please help me pronounce your last name correctly.
Varavedo.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so Chair Pro Tem Varavedo, and the rest of the committee, the next item on the agenda is 2 introductions and presentations. Item 2A, we will need to table as outgoing Chair Camille Levy is not available. So item 2B, introduction of new committee member, Police Services Officer Amy Tate.
Thank you, Iris. I would like to introduce Amy Tate. She is our newest committee member. Amy has been working in the Glendale Police Department for 10 years. Within those 10 years, she has worked in the Records Bureau, Traffic Bureau, and is currently in the Crime Impact Bureau. She has been in charge of the Cops for Kids program for the last 8 years. She also runs the Caring Caller program, working with the Community Services and Parks Department, where she and her volunteers call lonely, isolated seniors and have friendly weekly conversations. This has been key during this pandemic, as we know, where seniors have had to stay home. So thank you, Amy. Children and seniors are her passion, and we are happy to have Amy join us on this committee and look forward to working with her.
Only till afternoon.
Amy, if you want to say a few words, you're welcome to.
I'll just say thank you. I have everyone is talking behind me, so I won't bombard you with all that noise. But thank you for letting me be here to be part of it.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is item 3, committee staff comments. This is the time for the committee members or staff, if you have any announcements to make, anything that is not part of the agenda that you want to briefly make a statement regarding this would be the time.
I would like to say something, if I could. I emailed everybody a flyer that the fire department is putting out. We are now giving the COVID vaccine to the community. We've partnered up with Glendale Memorial, and starting tomorrow, we will be going out to those seniors that are unable to make it to one of our facilities that are administering the vaccine. We are now going to their homes and giving the vaccine. We start that tomorrow, and what they can do is they can call the number that is on the flyer that I provided everybody with, and it's in Spanish, it's in English, and it's in Armenian. You'll call that number, you can set up an appointment, and we will come out to your home and administer the vaccine. Right now we have the vaccines that have the 2 doses, so we would probably have to, obviously we'll have to schedule a second dose appointment at the time of giving them the first dose. But I also wanted to talk to the committee about actually setting up a day at the senior center where we could have a couple vaccinators there from the fire department at the senior center, and then all the seniors that obviously can be taken to the senior center, they can get the shot there, and we'll give them the vaccine, and then 30 days from that date, we'll give them the second vaccine. Just need to talk to our EMS division as well as the committee and see if that's something that everybody would like to do.
Andrew, this is Steve. I have a question for you, if I may.
Sure.
How long does this do you anticipate this will be going on?
This is going to be going on for a while. I can't give you an actual date on which the Department of Health Services said you guys can administer the vaccine until this date. As of right now, it's open, and I see this going on for a while now.
Great.
Our biggest priority is to make sure our entire community is vaccinated. So we're getting doses regularly, and we're doing everything we can to make sure everybody in our community that wants the vaccine gets the vaccine.
Well, thank you for doing this. We really appreciate it.
Captain Gon, I have a quick question. Which areas does this cover? Specifically Glendale, or is La Crescenta included?
Yes, La Crescenta, Montrose, they're all the city of Glendale. Okay. Everybody's welcome to come down and get the vaccine.
Okay, because we've been receiving calls, and I believe one of them stated that it's not La Crescenta, so I wanted to make sure. We'll give them a call back with that.
Yeah, send me an email, and I will forward that to our EMS division, and we'll find that out. But I mean, unless it's an unincorporated area to where it's LA County Fire and LA County taking care of that part of La Crescenta, I mean, I don't have that answer. I don't know if they can participate or not, but I mean, we'll do everything we can to make sure that everybody in our community gets vaccinated that wants to be vaccinated.
Thank you.
Okay, are there any other comments from either committee or staff?
I just wanted to say quickly, thank you for that information that came from the fire department. We were finding that a lot of our seniors were at times finding issues with transportation. And so this is definitely very helpful. Thank you.
Yes, and there's also been a lot of concern with interpretation too. I mean, we have firefighters that speak Korean, Armenian, Spanish, English, and if there's a language out there that none of our guys speak, we'll do whatever we can to get somebody that can assist in the interpretation too. So we just want to make sure that everybody in the community gets the vaccine that wants it, because this is something very important.
Chairperson Barbato, can I proceed to the next item?
Oral communications?
Should I proceed? Sure. Okay. Item 4, oral communications. We don't have any callers at this time. Sorry, I got disconnected again. Give me just a second. I apologize. I'm having some technical difficulties. So item 5 is consent items. That A is approval of the minutes of the Senior Services Committee meeting held on November 16th, 2019. Chair Pro Tem, if you could please ask the committee if anybody would like to make a motion and a second.
Would anybody like to make a motion for the approval of the minutes for November 16th, 2019?
This is Steve. I'll move to approve the minutes.
Does anybody second?
I'll second.
Sorry, who said that, please?
I'll second.
Who said that?
It's Rafi Nazarians.
Thank you. And I'll take the roll call. Committee members Intablian, Barrios, Philippian, Gano,
Yes.
Gonzalez, Nazarian,
Aye.
Conchal,
Yes.
Pierce,
Yes.
Tate,
Yes.
Barbato,
Present.
yes,
Yes.
Vasconian, and Young. Okay, thank you. Item 6 is reports for information only at AS Senior Services Unit COVID-19 update.
Good afternoon, everyone. This would be my report. So it's been a pretty busy year for the Senior Services Committee, Services Unit. So we're going to go ahead and give you guys all the update to programs we've had, services that we're providing for the seniors. So next slide, Iris. So as of March 12th, we've been closed. We got a directive from LA County stating that all our in-person meals program have to be, congregate meal sites have to be closed. So we went into emergency mode and began a new way of serving our meals. So all the seniors who used to eat at the Adult Recreation Center, Spar Heights, or Pacific are now being delivered their meals to their homes, and it's a frozen meals program. Those who don't have any access to microwaves or equipment pick up their daily sandwiches at the Adult Recreation Center and Spar Heights Community Center. Those who live outside of Glendale area pick up their frozen meals from on-site drive-through on Fridays. The number that we're serving has increased tremendously from March of 2020 until last month, the 28th of February. We've served 13,224 meals per month. We've served over 158,000 meals for that year, and we've served 1,167 unduplicated seniors enrolled in our programs. Just to give you an idea, we average serve about 3,600 a month, so the number has grown. We've received several funds. FFCRA, Family First Coronavirus Response, we got awarded $45,000 for the program year, fiscal year 1920, which was to be spent by June 30th, 2020. 6,700 additional meals were served, 1,450 additional meals for our home delivered program. And these are the meals that we are currently working with. Bateman Elior is our individual who provides the meals to us. Next one. Meals on Wheels has been great to us this year. We've served over 125. We've received over $125,000 from the Meals on Wheels. The first round was 15,000, where we provided 39 additional meals to the seniors in our community. The second round was 75,000, which we served 19,800 additional meals. Round 3 was very important. 35,000 was given to us, and we used this funding to purchase additional equipment. Due to the heavy use that our equipment has gone through in the year, it was necessary for us to purchase the items mentioned below. So ice machines, steam tables. We do serve twice a week hot meals, so the tables are in use. Double door freezers, we were renting in the beginning of the pandemic, but due to this funding, we were able to purchase additional Cresco oven and 10 Cambrios that will be used for transporting the food from location to location. Cdbg Funds, the CARES Act, $30,049 was provided to the senior services and nutrition, which included purchase of 500 fans and 4 additional double door freezers. Since the facilities are closed and the seniors are unable to go to any of the centers during the heat season for cooling stations, an idea was to provide fans for these individuals. So low-income families, and I'll talk on the next slide, but that's what was purchased with the additional funds. So a total of 344 seniors received fans during the heat wave, and the qualifications were low income, moderate income seniors in Glendale, and so that's what was provided. Iris, can we go back one? Iris. So it should be the CEO. Next one.
I apologize.
No worries. CEO CARES Act funding from LA County WEDAX was given to us for a total of $406,000 in addition to our contract. And it was to be spent by December 30th, 2020. For the Congregate Meals Program, 62,801 additional meals were provided for the frozen, home delivered, and on-site pickup. C2, $16,000 was given, and 2,576 additional meals were provided. CDA CARES Fund, again, it was from WEDAX, and $264,000. It is to be spent by June 2021. So C1 program was $248,000, 39,935 additional meals. And for the C2 program, it was 16,000 with the 2,576 additional meals. Just to give you an update, I know you're seeing the pictures. We partnered with our local transportation dial-a-ride, so it's easier for us. They assist us with driving to each location, and our staff delivers to the seniors. We follow all the protocols. We knock on the door, leave the items in the front, they pick it up. So that's been a great help. So we've been doing this since the beginning of the pandemic, and we appreciate the partnership we have with them. So Congressman Adamshiff visited our office on June 9th. This was a great way for him to see what we're doing for the seniors. He did do a ride along in his own car, and they followed dial-a-ride to each senior's homes, and he did deliver the meals. Our mayor was there to greet the congressman, and the seniors were very excited to see him and just to connect with him. Virtual senior lectures. So since our facilities are closed and they're isolated at this point in their homes, unable to leave their house, our SSP staff, and in partnership with our other staff members, Melina was also a lead on this. They began to work with our local organizations and coming up with ideas or lectures that seniors can log in and, just to get them connected to the other seniors and also vital information. So these are some of the ones that we had. We've had several. I believe we started back in October. So it's, imposter scam fraud, mental health, on the move. We have virtual exercise classes that the seniors have been logging in, virtual bingo. So this is a way that we've kind of kept them engaged during this difficult time, and for them just to have some form of connection. So it's been very successful. The numbers have been growing. Each depending on the topic. We had housing come out and do housing rights for them, and they're still working on upcoming topics for the next couple of months. Supportive Services Program, CARES Act, we received $7,000 from WEDAX to purchase items for our seniors, and it is to be spent by June 30th, 2021. Due to the pandemic and the seniors not being able to go to the store to pick up the items, or lack of items in the beginning of it, we decided to do hygiene bags, which included toilet paper, hand towels, sanitizers, gloves, masks, shampoo, the items that they need, the vital things. So we provided over 415 hygiene bags to the seniors that are enrolled in our elderly nutrition program, and also most of it to the SSP clients, which they're co-enrolled. Thanksgiving food drive-through. Due to the pandemic, we were unable to do the traditional way of Thanksgiving food drive. So we decided to do a drive-through where the departments that we work with the City of Glendale, different departments, where they gather all the food, and we would go and pick up the food, bag them, and give it to the seniors. Well, this year, we did a drive-through, and they came by, dropped off the items, and we took some pictures, which is on the next slide. We did over 200 bags. So these are some of our great coworkers, our different departments that came through to assist us with the Thanksgiving and the camp food that we did this year. These are our seniors who received them. Meals on Wheels American Emergency Pet Food Grant. So this was a grant that we applied and got note of it on January 2021. It's $4,000. We are to serve 40 unduplicated seniors with up to $100 of direct assistance for their pet needs. It could be food, boarding care, and supplies. The funds are to be expended by April 16, 2021. So our staff has been working with their direct clients, and they do have to be enrolled in one of our programs, so our supportive services program or our elderly nutrition program. So they are working with them to obtain the information, and we've been ordering the items and shipping them directly to their homes. Valentine's Day Carton Candies. Traditionally, Valentine's Day would be celebrated in all our 3 sites where we have, we decorate, we do cards, candy, just for them to feel special that day. But unfortunately, due to COVID, we decided to take a different route. So over 300 Valentine's cards were made by our Ed Camp students, and candy was purchased and delivered to the seniors at their homes. So Maple Stars After School program was a big part of these cards, and we have some pictures, and they did such a good job. There you go. So Dignity Health Glendale Memorial Vaccination. So we had an opportunity to assist our seniors 65 years or older that were enrolled in our programs with COVID-19 vaccination registration from A to Z. Staff work with them to register, to give them their appointments, and we're on site on February 16th with all their forms and directions, and assisted Glendale Memorial staff on walking them through. Translation was needed. Staff was there to assist, and we had over 100 individuals that got vaccinated from our programs. And also the same day they were scheduled for the next one, which was March 10th, I believe, or in March. So they were still on site that day also, just to walk them through the process again. So we were very delighted to work with Glendale Memorial on the vaccination. And here is our staff registering them for the next one or checking them in. curative clinic vaccination. On March 2nd, Community Services and Parks Department in partnership with Curative Clinic assisted 124 seniors in Glendale, 65 years and older, with COVID-19 vaccine. The next one, their second dose is scheduled for March 30th. And that will be on site at the Adult Recreation Center, and Melina and staff are individuals that are going to be working on getting everybody on their second dose. March for Meals. So March is the month of March for Meals, and we celebrate every year by going to council and a proclamation's done, and we're on site. Sometimes we take seniors with us to do the presentation, but unfortunately this year we were unable to. So a proclamation was presented on March 23rd, and it was accepted by our director. But also we put a little video together that was played during the council meeting that showed our seniors how much they appreciate our program and what we've done for them. So if you guys don't mind, I'd actually would Iris, can we play the video? Does that work?
Are you able to see that?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes. Could you just make your screen bigger so that it's the full screen?
Yeah.
There's no audio.
Iris?
Yes, I am trying to figure out how to make this work. Give me just a second.
The city of Glendale is especially excited to celebrate March for Meals Month.
Iris, if you want to stop sharing,
Yeah.
I will share my screen.
It was signed by President. Okay.
The city of Glendale is especially excited to celebrate March for Meals Month in 2020.
We can't hear it.
Are you still sharing your screen, Iris?
Apparently I was. I apologize.
That's
I'm
okay.
off now. Teresa, are you trying to share now?
Yes. Are you able to see my screen now?
No.
Well, the video could be seen on Mike Glendale's YouTube channel. So if it doesn't work.
It's working now.
The City of Glendale is especially excited to celebrate March for Meals Month in 2021. We are recognizing the Elderly Nutrition Program and what it has meant to so many of our Glendale seniors this past year in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Since 1979, Glendale has served over 2.2 million meals to seniors in our community. Meals have been served at our 3 congregate meal sites and our home delivered meal program. The Community Services and Parks Department is proud to be a part of the Federal Older Americans Act. It was signed by President Nixon in 1972, establishing and funding national nutrition programs like ours.
It's a balanced meal, and it's sort of like the bedrock of my nutrition.
El almuerzo es bastante saludable.
This has been wonderful. I've been happy and healthy this whole time.
Not too much salt, not too much sugar. It's a very good meal for seniors.
Everything is okay, fantastic. The meals here are very clean, good service.
They have good food, healthy food.
They give me lunch every day. It is wonderful. It's wonderful food. It's healthy food, and they're there for you.
We don't just deliver a nutritious meal, we also serve at-risk seniors suffering from hunger and isolation with well-being calls to ensure Glendale seniors are safe in their own homes.
The most important thing, of course, is that I have enough food to eat. I do very much appreciate it. Thank you.
So I really count on the food and all the nice people that are here. Thank you very much.
I'm glad that I come now, the way it is now with the COVID, they still we have this service.
And these people have been wonderful. So thank you very much for everything.
There's a lot of people around the world that have no access to food. It's something we all should appreciate as Americans.
It's great because I don't know how to cook, and I come once a day, get some food.
It's wonderful that we have the adult center, and I appreciate the luncheons. It's very helpful. I'm a single person, and I don't know how to do much cooking, so I appreciate these meals. So thank you very much.
But then I found myself without work, and I found just needing some help because, and I didn't know where to go. And so someone told me about this program here in Glendale for senior citizens, and it's been helping me in a lot of ways. It's been helping me financially and been helping me, and every way there is.
I'm 65 and I don't have much. And I come here and all I have to do is ask when I'm here. And they give me everything I need as a senior. Thank you.
Join us in supporting this campaign and bringing awareness to the City of Glendale's Elderly Nutrition Program.
And that concludes my report. If there's any questions from committee members, I'll be happy to answer.
Are there any questions? Okay, unless anyone else has any other comments or questions, that is the end of the agenda. Chair Pro Tem, would you like us to adjourn the meeting?
If there are no questions from the committee, I just wanted to take a minute to recognize the senior services staff. I know we haven't had a meeting with the senior services committee in over a year. Our last meeting was scheduled in March of last year, and we had to cancel the meeting and haven't had an opportunity to meet because the senior services staff with Maggie Kavarian and Eileen Asayan and Melina Mazastian's leadership have pivoted to helping the seniors in our community be able to have nutrition and also making sure that they have hygiene bags with what the necessities are in order to be able to stay home safely. We have received over $800,000 in additional funds to be able to increase the services from 3,600 meals a month to 14,000 meals a month, and that's no joke. And we had to pivot from what we were doing before to serving meals on site at our 3 community centers to delivering all of these meals to the seniors and trying to figure out how to continue to serve them. I know we've kept the committee updated with what we are doing, and in some instances have partnered with some of our committee members, whether it's the hospitals, the fire department, the police department, and the library, in sending either through the library, they helped prepare packets that we were able to send home to the seniors with their meals to keep them busy and working on activities. The hospitals helped us coordinate the vaccinations when they were available. The fire department and the police department have been key in assisting us in, again, with the vaccinations, with the Caring Caller program, with delivering meals and groceries to the seniors at home. A lot has changed very quickly, and I wanted to thank the staff and thank the committee members for your role in what we've been able to do to be able to serve our seniors in our community. We do have we have had several opportunities, and as staff mentioned, and also committee member Gano mentioned, in putting information out there for seniors to figure out where do we go and how do we get vaccinated. And I know some of our nonprofits have also been key in assisting us in signing up the seniors that are part of their programs in order to make sure our community is vaccinated. So I just wanted to take a minute to thank you all, and also the staff for the work that they've been doing in the last year to make sure that our senior community is still getting what they need and what is necessary and important to them. And so we will be reconvening these meetings, and we will go back to our senior needs assessment. Staff is working on a new senior needs assessment, and so we will be coming back to the committee and working on our key recommendations from the previous needs assessment. So I just wanted to take a minute to, again, say thank you, and also to let you know that we will be reconvening these meetings and bringing more reports to you as a committee, and working together to be able to provide the services that are necessary. So thank you.
Chair Pro Tem Barbato, would you like to adjourn the meeting?
Yes, just meeting adjourned. Is that it?
Yes, the meeting is adjourned at 3:44 p.m.